Hi, Paul Hindmarsh here. So Spider 5 has over 200 different amp carbon effects models, so it's possible to dial in a sound for any kind of song or style. Now the interface in Spider 5 is really easy to navigate by either using the front panel of the amp or by connecting an iOS or Android device via USB, and I'm going to show you how to use both. But first, it's really easy to just scroll through the amp presets and choose a great sound. So it's a preset, so it may need a bit of tweaking based on the type of guitar you are playing and how you are playing it. But don't worry, because that's really easy to do as well. So I can tweak the amp settings here, but I can also tweak the effect settings here as well. Now presets are a great starting point, however I have a really strong idea of the sound that I want, so I'm going to program it from scratch. So these controls have two functions. I have familiar amp controls over on the amp layer, but I also have the effects layer where I can edit my effects. So you'll see that like a lot of Line 6 products, the effects controls are multicolored. Now this means I have a very clear visual reference as to what effects my patch contains or what kind of effect I'm looking for. So delays are green, modulations are blue, gain effects are yellow, reverbs are orange and filters are purple. So first things first, let's choose an amp. Now if I press the amp button, it will switch these controls over to the amp parameters. Now if I press it twice, it will bring up the amp list, and it's here that I can scroll through all 78 of the amps until I find the one that's suitable for what I need now. One of my favourites would be the Plexi 45, so I'm going to select that and then use these controls to tweak the settings. I also know that I want some reverb and delay on my sound, and I can do this really easily. So if I just turn the reverb control, it will adjust the parameters we most commonly associate with bigger reverbs. And I can see that this control is green, so that I know it's delay, so I just turn it up for more delay. If I wanted to change the delay type, I can simply turn the rotary knob and select the other types of delay. But let's say I wanted to change the effect on this control. I can turn the effects control to highlight which effect I want to change and then turn the rotary knob to cycle through the different effect models. Alternatively, if I wanted to deep edit that sound, I could just press the edit button and scroll through each of the parameters within that patch, tweaking them as I go. Maybe add in the univibe and some fuzz. And with all these great effects models, you really want to get creative. If I wanted to make it even easier, I could connect my iOS or Android device and edit the sounds using the free Spider Remote app. Now it's very visual and super easy to tweak. And when I connect my phone or tablet, the app will sync with the amp and show me all of our parameters. Now I can just drag my finger on the sliders and quickly edit anything I like. If I want to change the effect, I can clearly see each effect icon and get a pretty good idea of what it may be by the icon itself. And when I'm happy with the sound, I can save it. If you've ever liked the idea of a wireless system, but it always seems too complicated, as an owner of a Spider 6120 or 240, it couldn't be any easier for you. You just plug in an optional G10T transmitter, Spider 5 will charge it and then automatically connect to it when you plug it into your guitar. So there's never been a better time to go wireless. So now with access to all those great sounds, the next thing to do is get practicing, and it's really easy to lose yourself jamming away with Spider's built-in drum loops or by simply looping your own guitar part. So let's get playing.